Welcome back. It's that time of the week where we introduce you to an adoptable furry friend looking for a forever home.
And joining us once again, we have Jen Duckworth from Paws, full of giggles and energy. This is Harley. It's a female dog. Tell us about Harley, and she is available for adoption right now.
So Harley is an Aussie, so that's an Australian Shepherd. She is very energetic. She doesn't want to sit up here with us.
How old is she?
She's about 1.5 years old.
So she's still young, so that makes sense with the energy level that she's got.
Some calming down to do for sure, and she found that. So she was a surrender. She was a surrender from a family who just didn't feel like they had enough time. They had a plethora of children, and the dog was just one too many.
Yeah, especially when they might be a little bit more hyper. So what kind of, so maybe a family that has a yard or someone that's able to walk her, spend time playing with her. A little bit about the breed, though. Are they normally like this, the Australian Shepherd dog?
They're a working dog, so they need to have a job. They need to run. They need to get all of that energy out. Otherwise, it can end up in destruction. You know, they will have pent-up energy, and it'll come out in other ways. And you don't want that. You want them to be able to do what they were bred initially to do. Not like some of the dogs who just seem like they were bred to lay there.
Yeah, no, I only ask because we grew up with Dalmatians, and it kind of is the same.
And a dog like this, I mean, obviously Harley's chewing on something right now, but that really does bring out some endorphins. It gets a lot of energy out of them. So if you have those dogs in your home and they're just rambunctious, you give them something to chew on for a bit. It does kind of quell that energy a bit. Now, recently, in fact, I think in the last week here in Evansville, the Evansville Police Department had to go to a home that they had a report of like 30 dogs, and then when they got there, these weren't being treated well. Ended up being like more than 50 dogs. This is very common, maybe not that many, but this affects our shelters, our pounds, also what you guys do with Paws as well, and getting these. So does that affect you, and have you seen an impact from those surrenders?
Oh yes, we had a lot of requests to our fosters to open up their homes and accept some of these dogs who are going to be a little bit more needy because of the situation that they came from. So they're going to be a little bit emotional, and they're going to have some physical needs, because with that many dogs comes a flea problem. You know, they've got perhaps other things wrong with them that we don't know about until you've had them for a while. They likely have some worms, and all of that is stuff that the donations that we get go towards. So it helps with their flea treatment, because when we take in those dogs, they have more need. And it's, again, not something we ask the fosters to pay for. That's something that we take care of on the Paws end. And that's a lot of vet appointments. That's a lot of running.
It's a lot of money.
It is. It's a lot of money.
And have you been contacted about this case particularly?
We did. Yeah, and with that comes a lot of other warnings as well. So we have to be careful what happens to those dogs when they come with us. And then we also have to be careful about who they get adopted out to or after. Because they're just a little bit needy, and we have to make sure that they're protected in the end.
So for people that might be tuning in for the first time, what is this process like? You know, someone's watching at home, and they go, oh, I think I like Harley, but I want to see if I'm a good fit with her or another animal. What can they do to can they do a meet and greet? Can they do, like, what is that process? Do they still need to do an application? Kind of what does it look like?
We want all of those things. So with Harley specifically, because she is a working dog, and oh, baby, we ate all the food. Because she is a little high energy. She has, you know, she's got a big personality for a little dog. So she needs to meet the other dogs, and she needs to make sure that she's safe in that environment. And so with her, we would absolutely require a meet and greet if you have other animals, and that's something that probably needs to take place with her specifically outside of the home and then inside the home. So she's probably going to require 2.
We haven't met yet, really.
She does go to daycare, so she's wonderful there. She found her person. It was not me.
It was not me either. Here you go, Tommy. There you go.
She just hasn't found that I don't have any, treats in my pocket.
She's so pretty.
She is very pretty. So yes, we would need a meet and greet. You fill out an adoption application. Oh, my dear.
She can tell you all about the process.
She's currently getting ready to go through some training, so that would continue.
Well, I know. Is this as big as she's going to get?
I think so.
Yeah.
She's the most vocal pet we've had in here in a while.
She jumped very high. When you came, you missed it, Tommy. Like, Jen had like that toy, and she really went for it.
She got it, yeah.
So, oh, she's so precious.
I think she's more enamored with our weather personality of Griffin there, so yeah.
Oh, yeah. She's so pretty. And she just needs a good home where people are going to accept the fact that she's been through it a little bit. and accept that it's going to take a couple weeks for her to nestle in, just like anybody else.
Well, where can folks go? What's the website that they could go to?
So that's going to be paws.org, PAAWS.org.
And we'll just send her over to Griffin right now. You know, Jen, thank you for being here today. We appreciate it. And Griffin Glasscock, she is here
Wrangling
your Friday
that dog.
forecast on this Friday.